How to take profits over on Beefy. Over the last week, it looks like I'm up $525 on this position, $240 on this position, and up $75 on this position, which is a new position we entered just last week. If you haven't been following the 10K challenge, just make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. We have a video that comes out every week where we're building a $10,000 a month DeFi portfolio from scratch, and that's a portfolio that cash flows us. So make sure you follow along. In the comments of one of the videos, I saw a few questions saying, how do I take profits on Beefy? And that's what I'm going to bring to you today. We're going to pick one of these and take some profits. I am in a hotel, so I don't have my fancy setup and I don't have my mic, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Been on a road trip, and get this, been on a road trip to a friend's wedding. Drove all day yesterday, took the R8, V10, gas guzzler. Left in the morning, checked my DeFi portfolio, moved a few things around. Enjoyed 6 hours of driving, hard, 2 gas stations, hundreds of dollars in gas. Get to the hotel, check my DeFi portfolio, and I'm up over $1,200. This is why we build a DeFi business. So today in this portfolio, I'm going to show you how to take profits so you can actually take profits and spend it on whatever you spend in real life. We're going to pick the one that made me the most, which is this OVN USD plus $525. That's price appreciation of OVN. It was a really, really nice entry. So we did over 20% or over 20% in just appreciation, which is super cool. We entered with 24.75. We now have just over $3,000. So if I wanted to take some profits, what would I do? Over on Beefy, it's auto compounding for you, right? So it's taking your profits and it's compounding it. If I want to take some profits, I'd go right into this withdraw. I'd select my liquidity pool token. Now, it's going to be always a weird digit. So it can't be like, oh, I want $200 worth, because that would be 2.92 billion of that LP token. What you're going to do is you're going to slide this over to however much you want to take. I want to take 100. So I'm going to change that number. See how it says 90? I'm going to change it maybe for your bookkeeping records or just keeping track. I want to get literally as close to $100 as I can, which would probably be right around there. That's $102 that I'm going to extract. So I'm going to remove $100 worth of my LP token. That's step one. I'm going to hit withdraw. Now, what Beefy sometimes does is an arrow pop up. Don't worry about it. All you're going to have to do is refresh it. So I'm going to go withdraw. No error popped up. Perfect. And I'm going to go confirm. Once that's through, and there we go. So withdraw successful. Now, just to be clear, I don't have the OVN or the USD plus. All I've done is I really unstaked my LP token. So the next thing and the final thing you're going to have to do is, again, I withdrew about $100 worth of that LP token. If I go over to Aerodrome, you're going to go over to your dashboard. Now, if you're saying, but I never interacted with Aerodrome, I did all of this through Beefy. Doesn't matter. If you go back to Beefy and you scroll down, you can see the strategy they use. The vault deposits the users OVN USD plus in an Aerodrome farm. When I withdraw profits from Beefy, Beefy isn't breaking that LP token down for me back into OVN USD plus. It's going to withdraw that LP token from Aerodrome, and then you can do what you want with it. It's going to basically unstake it. So if I go over to Aerodrome and I go over to my dashboard, don't get confused because I've got a bunch of farms on Aerodrome earning me. I think I'm sitting on $1,000 worth of Aero, which I just take my Aero and I lend it out, but that's not for this video. You can see that this is where my staked Aero is on Aerodrome, or my staked OVN USD plus on Aerodrome. Here is what I just unstaked from Beefy. See how this is basically exactly $100? That's what Beefy just gave me, is they gave me this LP token. So I'm going to have to go withdraw. I'm going to withdraw 100% of it. So just to be clear, Beefy built my LP token for me when I got into it and staked it on Aerodrome, and it was collecting my fees and auto depositing it, auto compounding it for me. Now I had Beefy unstake that for me. Now I'm sitting on the LP token. Now I'm going to break it apart into OVN USD plus, and then I'm going to sell them for whatever I want. Maybe I want to go all USD plus and then go lend it. Maybe we'll do that together. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow Aerodrome to be able to access this, approve. Once that goes through, we are going to withdraw it. Perfect. Confirm. Now what's going to happen is you're going to see in a moment here, I had no USD plus. Might show up already. It just showed up. So it beat me to it, but I had no USD plus. Now I have 50. I also had no OVN because remember, you're always having your money working for you. Now I have $50 worth. If I go max to USDC, you'll see that now I have $50 worth. Bam. Once it calculates it, it'll be $49 worth, 49.59. Now, if I wanted to, I could swap this OVN and USD Plus over for stablecoin. What I'm going to do is, I like my money always working for me. I'm going to go to XtraFi. I'm going to go lend. And as you can see, I've been earning free Aero, lending it. Started with around $4,000 or $5,000. It's already at $14,000. That's awesome. Lending out some other assets here. I'm going to lend out just that $50 worth of OVN. I'm going to add it into my position here for 151%. So that's that $50 worth of OVN. I'm going to approve it. I'm going to lend it out. Bam. And I won't do it in this video because this video is getting long, but I'm going to do the same with my USD Plus, which I think the yields right now are 20, probably in the 20%. So we'll check it out really quick here. Done. Beautiful. That's done. And then USD Plus is 60%. Ridiculous. I'm actually going to do it right now. There's that $50 worth of USD Plus. I'm going to add, and I'm going to make 60% on a stable coin, which is ridiculous, but super awesome. And once that goes through, we will deposit it. Bam. And thank you. And that's that. Now, if some of this was like, you're going too fast, rewatch it 2-3 times, take some notes. Also, actually, we're celebrating Adrian today, my first full month in the UIG. It's been a lot of learning and trial and error. I'm currently running 7 pools across different chains and platforms. My total earning for May was $645, doing about $20 per day. Super awesome. Maybe I'll do a quick little video on some of the lessons because this stuff is, if you're just getting into this and it's like your first month or two in DeFi, what he shared here is awesome. Join the UIG if you want support, community, coaching, education, technical analysis. You want a lot of these positions, pools, and opportunities handed to you on a silver platter every Friday. We review a bunch of positions and we're always sharing different positions, different things we're doing. And also, if you're like, I'm still feeling this stuff out, then we do have a free course called DeFi as a Business. You can request it by leaving a comment below. I will send you an access link for it. It goes deep. I have a lot of people messaging me who say the free course is better than a lot of the paid stuff they did. So maybe you want to take a quick little gander at that and actually apply it. With that said, hope this video was helpful. Go take some profit. When you're in profit, take it. Then go use it. Again, I got to the hotel and I'm like looking at my DeFi portfolio and I'm over $1,200 richer and I didn't do anything for the day. I was driving my car through some of those beautiful roads in BC, hearing that exhaust crackle every time I downshifted, brop into a corner. Loved it. And I was making money while I'm doing it. And that's why I love DeFi as a business. Real yields, real DeFi, true DeFi. And that's that. If you want to study this stuff, I'm going to leave 4 videos on the 4 corners of your screen. Dive in deeper. And with that said, I'm going to let you go. We'll talk soon. Peace.